Am I late making this video? Yes. Am I still gonna record and upload it? Yes. Welcome to Wrestle Capsule. I'm Bajan, and we're going to talk about SmackDown. I'm not going to do a full-on review because I don't feel like it, but I will be talking about some things that are worth mentioning. One of them being Cody Rhodes to bust out Raheem. I was cackling. It was even funnier is that he said this in his February. This is Black History Month. I'm going to be jumping around in this video. Y'all just going to have to deal with it. One of the things that was really just pissing me off, and I'm so glad finally that Drew McIntyre stood up on the announcement table and said what he had to say. They have been disrespecting him. He is the undisputed WWE Champion. Okay. And since he's become that, there's been nothing but disrespect. There has been nothing but rudeness. They just treat him like a regular Joe when he is the face of the company, and I was not appreciating that. So for Drew McIntyre to stand up and talk that ish and say what he need to say and be like, y'all need to come correct because you're not. Then you got Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, and CM Punk on Monday Night Raw talking about Drew and disrespecting him and belittling him in the championship, the same championship that Roman Reigns had for 5 ever. No, not gonna work. So I'm glad he said what he had to say. Now this women's qualifier match for the Elimination Chamber, Chelsea Green, Tiffany, Stratton, and Lash Legend. We all knew, or I'll speak for myself, I already knew that Tiffany was going to get the W. Now, would have been dope if Chelsea Green got a shoot, if even Lash Legend got it, yes. But of course, Tiffany Stratton, she's a main eventer. She just came back at the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. She's just hitting the ground running. Like she's just like, she's going to. So not surprised, but I see there was a lot of disappointment about Chelsea not winning. There's been a lot of people behind Chelsea Green as of late, and I feel like a lot of it, like she's always had fans. Let me just put that out there before y'all misconstrue what she's saying. But what I am saying is, ever since the season 2 of Unreal, WWE Unreal came out on Netflix, and that comment or the comments that Michael Hayes was saying, basically just belittling Chelsea and just saying, you helped make the greats, you will not be great, basically is what I deciphered from what he was saying. Like you'll aid and help make the great champions, but you will never be said great champion. And a lot of people took offense to that. A lot of people were pissed off at his comments because Chelsea Green has grown so much. I remember when she first had gotten the Women's United States Championship, I was like, about it. But one thing is she puts in work. 2 is she's very charismatic, and you will not be bored whether she has the mic or whether she has the belt or whatever. Like even if she doesn't, like just her, she's such a great actress. Like seriously, she's a really good seller, and I feel like in the ring she has been getting better and better. There's things here and there when I see her in the ring, cringe city, but she's trying. And then he tried to clean up. Michael Hayes tried to clean up and talk about how like she's good and she's this, that, and the third. But it's like I'm still stuck on like she's not gonna be one of the greats, like the main eventers. And I don't agree with that sentiment. I feel like if Chelsea worked hard, did some new stuff, like learned more moves and honed in on her wrestling, her ring work, her craft, I feel like she could go to the next level. I feel like she does have a lot of potential. To see the fans, to go back to what I was saying before, to see the fans rooting for Chelsea Green in that women's qualifier match for Elimination Chamber was surprising, and it was just like a lot of people were just like, oh. Now people were happy that Tiffany Stratton won. Yay, Tiffany time. I heard boos and cheers when Tiffany won the match, which was funny because like on one side people were happy that Tiffany Stratton won, but on the other side they were just like, I wish it was Chelsea Green. I don't know about y'all, but I actually like Kit Wilson's new character. I even like his entrance music. His whole thing about toxic masculinity, and it was so dope to see the crowd be invested in his promo, what he was putting out there. And I hope that they keep going with this, and I hope that more and more fans get on board because it's different. We need something new, something like that. We need a character to be the foil to all these other wrestlers in the men's locker room that is just like, no, toxic masculinity, no, I'm the solution. Kit is on to something, and I feel like if Kit gets effed up enough times and he keeps this whole persona that he's going with, and they give him the mic more and let him say what he has to say, and the fans get on board, I feel like he can go to the next level. And I look forward to him eventually freaking getting the United States Championship. I know that's a lot to say, and I know that's super early, but I'm trying to see down the line of what could be. You have to build and get people to invest and care about Kit Wilson. They are playing with my emotions when it comes to the Judgment Day ladies, more specifically Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, okay? Because I'm thinking they're gonna open up. I mean, they came to SmackDown. I'm thinking Raquel and Liv are gonna hash it out, but no, they're not. They're gonna keep toying with me. They're gonna keep stretching it out further and further. And I'm on this ride. I'm on this dang roller coaster. I can't get off because I want to see what happens. Either Liv gonna stab Raquel in the back, or Raquel gonna stab Liv in the back. I don't know. But when you add in Jordynne Grace and Jade Cargill, and let me just say this, what was funny is the bag talk in the slide comments that I was hearing when Jordynne Grace was just like, basically, I'm not going to tag you in, Jade. Like, I'm going to do this myself. I can do this myself. And then Jade basically being like, you need my help, huh? When she got her hand out, you need my help, huh? It was really funny because they did, like, I love the fact that they do not like each other. And it not only showed when they were talking to each other, but it also translated in the ring. It was very funny and it was entertaining. And I feel like Jade needs that opposite. Like, I feel like Jordynne Grace is the right person to bring something out of Jade, because I've been saying this on my channel for months that Jade Cargill's WWE Women's Championship reign it's just been boring. It's been lackluster. It's been all of the things. Jordynne Grace being in the main picture, the main event picture, and going against Jade Cargill. Eventually, she's going to go against Jade Cargill for the championship. I believe it's this coming SmackDown, like, and them having their back and forth. Like, it was entertaining, and it actually made Jade entertaining. Like, she could have that stank attitude for a reason, for an opponent that is worthy of having that championship and being a good competitor to go up against and make me care about Jade having the belt. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was needed, and it took way too long for this to happen. I'm not saying it's like the best thing in the whole world and Jade is a great champion, all those things. I'm not saying that yet, but what I'm saying is we're getting somewhere. I am glad that Randy Orton actually won, and now he won the qualifier match for being in the Elimination Chamber. So it's go for him, because the fact that he did not win the Royal Rumble, I'm not gonna harbor on that too much. Randy Orton has at least one more championship in him. Okay, he can be champion at least one more time before he actually puts his boots up in the ring and says goodbye and retires. So yeah, guys, that's what I wanted to talk about for SmackDown. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought about that episode. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Signing off. Bye.